blunderbuss action there. Justin Wall taking down his very first career victory win in his very first season in the blunderbuss.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, they put on a great show every single week. You know, for the past 20 years that I know of, it's best show of the night usually.
And he had Jared Hayes set up underneath that mount.
Oh, there you go.
And got that car going. I know the last couple of races he's looked pretty impressive. Him and Jimmy White. Even Jimmy White looked good in this race, and I heard he was down a cylinder at the end.
Wow. Those cars don't have any power to begin with, so
no.
Give up anything is...
No, he said actually he felt the car came to him at the end of the race, so I don't know if it was like a loose wire or something going on. And he said the last 3 laps, all of a sudden it was just like something kicked in. He was like,
really?
I don't know what it was, man.
Usually it works the other way, you know?
Exactly. So congratulations to Justin Wall. Great job there. Got to give a shout out. My junior reporter now for Pit Stop Pitbull at the end of the races now. If you win, get interviewed by Emily Laspiza. Oh. Her dad's Chris Laspiza in the late models, and he won the race. So we'll get into that later on. But just a good job by Emily, her first time. I know she was a little nervous, and she got over those nerves. I think Justin Wall was a little bit more nervous than she was when he did the interview at the end.
Didn't know what to say.
Yeah. So good job there. Tom Piccarell was boogieing in this race.
Yeah, he put, in the beginning it was him, the 00, and the 49 that were, picking them all off together, but he just beat the rest of them there. So
yeah,
he put on a pretty nice.
I know Tommy got caught up in something, and then same thing with Jack Hanley, and they finished. Jack was 6th, Tommy was 7th.
Yeah, Piccarell was just able to keep going.
Yeah, and Tom Sullivan looked really good in this race. Last couple of laps, I know he got a little loose, and he was dancing out there a little bit, so it was kind of like put him back to 4th when he was in the lead, with a couple of laps left, and unfortunately didn't have the finish like he thought he was going to have.
But for the game,
top 5 finish, yeah,
solid.
Yeah,
for the game,
because Jimmy White snuck by too.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, he's been running good lately. He won last week, right?
Yeah, first career victory for Jimmy White, Kid on Fire.
Right. Yeah, that was,
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah. You ran Blunderbust.
I did.
Tell us about it, man.
I drove Kevin Romney's car for a night. He had to work or whatever the case was, and those cars are the most fun to drive. I think I was probably laughing the whole time. I was riding around the back and then had no idea what I was doing. But man, it was a great time.
So you're a driver for hire?
Yeah, I can be bought.
Get you in a Blunderbust again?
Blunderbust, Legends, I don't care.
Got a bunch of guys joining the Legends, man.
Yeah, no, that's
pretty
a big
crazy.
field.
It is, man. It is.
Yep.
Good job by Fred Nolan. Also, he's teammates with Tom Sullivan.
Okay.
Coming in 5th, so good job. Fred's looked pretty good the last couple of races too. So keep it up. Hard work's paying off. And unfortunately, Rod Bader. Motor's supposedly gone again.
Really?
This time it seems like it's totally gone.
Really? That sucks. It's only halfway through the year, and to have if that's going to knock them out, that's.
I don't know, man. I know they had the motor apart. I saw the pictures on Facebook. Needs a bunch of parts. I don't know if it was the cranks. I don't know. The rockers. It's just I know it's almost like they have to do it. They have to rebuild the whole motor or something. Kind of looked like.
Sometimes it doesn't matter what you do all year long. You just have problems, and sometimes you can't do nothing wrong. So,
yeah.
He's a good running car, and hopefully he gets back out there. He always comes right through the field with the rest of them. And, always got a real pretty looking car too, which is nice. And, so hopefully he'll get it all straightened out, and maybe it's not as bad as they think it is.
And he's also running the Legends now too. So, it's Frank Schimmica's car. So he's having fun out there. Mm-hmm. But here he is, he's gunning for the championship early in the year. Rod Bader can get it done.
Right.
He's got plenty of wins in the Blunderbust. He's always up front.
Yep.
So you got to keep your head up, and just keep pushing forward. You're surrounded by good people, and you got to keep them encouraged also.
Right. Yep.
You work with a team of guys every week. If the main guy's down and all depressed and pissed off at something one week, and the next week
it's just a trickle down thing.
Yeah.
Everyone just. You don't want to do it anymore. You'd rather just go do something else. And once it gets to that point, it's not good. It's real bad at that point.
Yeah. So
they'll bounce back, though. I'm sure. If not this year, then next year he'll probably come out stronger than ever, and be good for Blunderbust.
That's Blunderbust coming up. Legends.